Puma's recent push back into basketball looks like a winning strategy as the iconic brand reasserts itself in the incredibly competitive market. The company's growth performance is diversified as far as regions and products are concerned. The sportswear company saw growth in China and the Middle East, as well as a double-digit increase in the Americas. Cowen Equity Research cites the Clyde, Court, and Uproar Charlotte sneaker models as catalysts for Puma's success as it attempts to take share in basketball market. To be clear, Puma has a long way to go. According to NPD's Matt Powell, Puma has less than 1% of the basketball sneaker market share, but in a move that harkened back to Puma's basketball glory days, the company also granted a lifetime contract to its first star, NBA star Walt Clyde Frazier. Puma signed the New York Knicks All-Star and NBA champion in 1973. Until then, Pumas were seen as track shoes worn by runners. In the early 70s, most NBA players wore Converse or Adidas, which was created by Adolf Dassler, the brother of Puma founder Rudolph Dassler. Frazier, one of the more stylish and charismatic players in the game, brought legitimacy to Puma as a basketball shoe when he started wearing the brand. However, this legitimacy would soon wane. The 70s became the 80s, a decade when superstar Michael Jordan helped begin Nike's march to becoming the dominant basketball sneaker brand. Puma's re-entry into basketball ramped up in the summer of 2018. The company with the cat logo signed 2018 first overall NBA draft pick DeAndre Ayton and NBA All-Star DeMarcus Cousins. Puma also signed Sacramento Kings Marvin Bagley III and Denver Nuggets Michael Porter Jr., who was a back injury away from a top 3 nod but fell all the way to Denver at 14. Now, as the list continues, they even managed to pick up Rudy Gay, who became a free agent this summer after spending 1 year with the Spurs, but ended up resigning. It's a huge step for the shoe company that hasn't signed an NBA player since Vince Carter in 1998, and Carter forced his way out of that contract 2 years later to join And One. And by force, we mean Carter lost a $13.5 million lawsuit for breaching his contract. The shoe company did, however, sign the WNBA Dallas Wings Skylar Diggins in 2017. The NBA shoescape is dominated by Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. What reason would Puma have to compete with those juggernauts? An SB Nation request for comment from a Puma spokesperson went unanswered, but Ayton and Bagley each had their own reasons for signing with Puma in an interview with Bleacher Report. Martin Bagley III said, "I chose Puma because I wanted to be different. I saw an opportunity where I could come in and build from the jump and work to get a certain level. I saw myself doing that. They have some real nice stuff. I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to get to know everybody, keep working with everybody, and keep improving." DeAndre Ayton followed up with, "Puma was the best deal. To me, anybody can make your shoe. Anybody can make the best shoe for you and put the right fit in the shoe. We were dealing with Nike people, Under Armour, and all the other shoe companies for a pretty long time. We ain't really got no bad blood with any of them, but it's not bad to start something new. We just thought Puma was the right fit. My mom had a friend at Puma, but we didn't really know who she was with Puma. But as I started to get more exposure to the world of basketball, she told us she was with Puma and knew people there. Just knowing all these people personally, my mom felt comfortable. Another thing is that all these other brands got all these other superstars. It's good that I'm one of the few that signed with Puma." Puma wasn't finished though, as earlier this year they signed Kendrick Nunn, who is not the only Heat player to have signed with the brand, but also 2020 Slam Dunk champion Derrick Jones Jr. also got a deal that will tie him to the shoe brand. With 2 of the Heat's young talent committed to the brand, the sportswear brand is hoping that their stars will rise in the next couple of years. They also added another heavyweight to their basketball roster by acquiring J. Cole recently. The Carolina-based rapper may not be a bona fide NBA star, but the middle child rapper is a known fan of the game. He's also shown his ability to play ball at a high level. This move will tap both into the high performance and athleisure markets. It has more reach than the Kendrick Nunn signing. Puma is pulling out all the stops to build a niche in the already crowded basketball shoe market. Hopefully their investments pay back over time with Kendrick Nunn and Derrick Jones Jr., but Puma also hired Jay-Z as its president of basketball operations, which is a pretty cool and new title for a shoe company. Now, there's no clear-cut answer to why Puma decided this was the year it was jumping back into the NBA, but the talent pumping into the league is as promising as ever. If the talent doesn't pan out, throwing gobs of money at these kids was well worth the risk, and if it does, well, Puma might just be a force in the basketball world for a long, long time.